If you have any kind of advice to give to someone who wants to pursue acting, is there anything like that you think that would be good for them to know that a lot of people are missing or don't?
Well, the first advice I always give actors is that it's a really terrible profession.
Yeah. And why do you say that?
Because it's just a life of endless rejection.
Yeah.
So you have to have very thick skin.
Mm-hmm.
And I get, people ask me like, why do some actors become famous and others don't?
Yeah.
And I will say that when you go to Hollywood, everybody goes there with a certain level of talent, and everybody goes there with a certain level of ambition. But what really, I think, separates people out is their level of tenacity, is their ability to get knocked down and pick themselves back up and not take it personally and just, make it work for them in some way, shape, or form. Because, once you become a star, you're not an actor anymore. You're basically, because everybody wants you, it's a totally different situation. An actor's life is just rejection, rejection, rejection. So you just have to believe in yourself. You definitely should work at your craft as much as possible. I mean, I really do believe you should try to get the best acting coach you can and go to the best schools you can, interact with the most people that you can. And quite frankly, you do have to network yourself. You cannot be passive about it. No one's going to discover you on your own. And it really is a process of discovery because it's so competitive. And, when I was in Hawaii, I was a child actor. And I could not imagine being a grown-up and going into a room full of people who look kind of like me and we're all reading for the same part, stuff like that. I'm like, you guys are amazing to be able to do that, But that is what it takes. Yeah. It's nothing rational. It's and there's a reason parents warn you off from it.
Yeah.
But that's, we're not driven necessarily by the rational. Mm-hmm. There is nothing rational about me not going to law school and wandering the streets of New York until from the end of May to August. I was ready to come home because I didn't have a job and I had no money. I was almost living. I wasn't living on the street. That's the one thing. I wasn't homeless, but I had no money. Yeah. So I used to eat the free sauerkraut at Nathan's from the condiment table because I had no money.
Oh
so I didn't,
God.
So it's like, I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't have a job. Why didn't I go get to be a waiter or something like that?
Yeah.
But, I was just, that $600 lasted me through the whole summer,
Holy smokes.
So, and I was literally probably days away from saying, you know what, I'm never going to get a job. Because I kept getting rejected from this job and that, whatever like that. So, but, ultimately I just got my foot in the door and that was a start.
You think that experience of literally being hungry is what fueled you? Do you think in order to have this kind of tenacity and determination for success, you kind of have to hit that point?
I don't know if I'm successful because of it. I just know that I managed to survive long enough to actually have someone see something in me and give me a shot.
Wow.
And I think that's what I think all actors look for in eventually getting that part. Mm-hmm. I think that excitement. And I remember being a child actor and not getting certain parts and being just heartbroken and couldn't stop crying and everything like that.
Yeah.
And I didn't think that that's what I wanted to do when I was a grown-up. But I think if maybe it was a little different and I thought, no, I really, really want to be an actor, then I probably would have stuck with it. But I didn't. I wanted to be a director, or I wanted to be a producer, or I wanted to be a writer. I wanted to be a creative.